Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're of course still playing as Mulhouse. We're going for everything that's coming at Mulhouse. We have to become the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire whilst fully decentralizing it. Well, and fully decentralize it, I guess. We also brought way too many troops to kill these few rebels here. 6k. So I can flank with like AK infantry, a cav, technically, although that's not going to work out. And some cannons, and the rest of you can just waltz on home. We should probably also use our nutty 444 general here. And you guys can take Erich, the 333, inferior in every way. And get that done. Not attacking the rebels immediately. First of all, I couldn't stop them from sieging down the province. Did they make it reformed? Or were they reformed? You're not reformed, you're like Baptist. Or was that just a special form of reformed? No, they became reformed in 1548. But you... Oh. Okay, so Magdeburg is Catholic, but all their land is not. Which doesn't bode well. Bode well? Bode well. It's probably some filthy cent of reformation around here. I don't like it. We turned on the anti-reformation edict over here. We did, right? There's 90% resistance, and still we're almost done getting reformed. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Who's doing that anyway? And can we punch him? And can we do that really quickly? Nearby, yeah, which one though? So the hearts are the ones, right? So we have München. Is it reformed? No, Protestant. München is a reformed one. In Bayern is a Protestant one. Which we could just see by looking at the stupid icon. The cross, I guess. Probably should be calling it stupid. It might also be the Alençon Center. Alençon. But that seems like so far. Why would that be doing it here instead of... I feel like it used to tell you. No, I think it always said nearby, didn't it? Yeah, no, the only two options are... Well, there are three options. No, this is... These are reformed. So it feels like there are only two Protestant centers, which makes sense because we killed one. So there's the one over here in Alençon, or whatever, and the one in Bayern. And I guess the law of proximity somewhat would say that this one is the one from France, and this is the one from in Bayern. Which is going to be impossible to deal with, well, almost. Because force converting the Landshut here wouldn't even do it. This is not their capital, it would not get converted. So we would have to take it and convert it through that minus 5% missionary strength. Oof. Rough one. I'm having a quick drink of my cucumber water here. This is Popes and Pilots of the Dark after all. A rare one. I usually do try to record somewhat during the day. Not after dinner at least, but you know, sometimes needs must. Yeah, I don't know how else I could deal with these. At some point they disappear and then we can just unconvert the stuff, but it's rough. I assume we still don't have any rivals available to us except for the French, who I really do not want to rival at all. Austria has declared war on Switzerland. Do you by any chance have good friends? No. Let's extend those monopolies again. Get a bunch of money. I do kind of need to remake my claims on you. Build that spy network. So the Swiss are gonna die, aren't they? I really want to punch these Austrians, but I just don't know how to do it because there are so many friends, and one of them is Hungary and one of them is Castile, and they themselves are Austria. It's tough. And we have Bohemia, which we could almost certainly call in. But that's about that. Yep. Little sea nuggets over here did convert our province. Oh, it did say it's the center from Alençon. Right? I read that correctly. I think. Yeah, that's the last one you can reach. Hope. Trade what? Maybe it's just because I have high mercantilism that I get these events. That's just mean. I mean, sure, Mantua, come on in, but it's probably not going to help you at all in your war against the Austrians. Almost capped on admin. I doubt that I have tons of inflation to buy down. I do not. And we don't need to buy stab. So a hooray for more development. Still have Ansbach as an option. As our cheapest option. Still not a place that I think is going to be super relevant in spreading the institution though. But it is a lot cheaper than these places. Yeah, I do keep coming back to this, don't I? And have a click on mill too, because that's gonna complain and whine any day now. Let's do this. Choose to Lithuania. Oh no, we still need to, at some point, deal with these lovely fellows over here, which I can't actually reach. I can't reach them, sir. 43, is that enough for a claim on the Austrians? Feels like it should be. Because we lost our claim on Baden, which I think I want back. We have the one on Constance, which is good. I think Baden is the next most important place. So do this. Stop. Yeah, stop improving the Memmingen for a moment here. And give me some military access. This will cost us... Ah, bad choice of timing. Should have waited to the beginning of the month. It's only a point of Diplo. It's not that bad. But we could have not taken this extra hit here. And then I'm going to leave the de-sieging to my subject. Yeah, they would be happier if we did it. But, dang it. Should have just black flagged myself in Saxony. Saved a point of diplomatic power. It's just a point. Again, it's certainly near where? Yes. Nowhere close to the end of the world. And yet, I would have preferred not to make that mistake. Okay, somebody took the... Oh, admin tech. Military tech we could still just go for. But even though we have tons of mana points, I don't think it's worth doing this for the innovativeness. No. How's the Traducing stuff doing? Mulhouse is getting a bit of it. I saw other places because of our clicks, like Ansbach should have some. But there's no spreading, no real spreading yet. How about you spreading to your neighbors? Berg is the best at it. Which could then spread to my subject. It's gonna be a while. But still, we decided, well, I decided last time that I wouldn't attempt to force the institution. It would make me some money probably, because I could then sell it, turn around and sell it. But it would also cost us like 2,000 clicks, 2,000 points in clicks or something. Yeah, there goes the chance for innovativeness on that one technology. Be fine. I like profit. I do like profit. Profits. Still, I wouldn't... If these are both events from our high mercantilism, I'd rather have the one that... not have the one that costs me monarch points. So... Attack against Poland in the Danzigen conquest of Inurokla. Okay, you're punching the Saxons again. Probably fine. Cap Mill is not fine. This is gonna be a recurring event here. Starting to make me want to develop in Stuttgart. It is Schwabian. Should probably also turn off some of these encouragement edicts. Do cost me a bit of money. Ansbach still sort of fine for this. And yes, again, I could focus it all in one place to develop the institution, but I think that would be a waste. Probably. Let's try to use the state macro builder to fix our edicts. Not this. This. Religion enforced in Lorraine is no longer needed because it doesn't help anymore. Because they're already hurt. And then it's only West Swabia. Well, Lower Franconia might still want it. I'm going to turn off the Palatinate one. Am I? I can just turn it back on next time. No edict does not trigger the 2-year timer. That you have... 1 year. 1 year timer? 1 year timer. That you have for revoking. Bind innovativeness. Yep. We do have decent dough these days. Could try and turn that around into something slightly more useful. Like aggressive expansion reduction. Although this is starting to look... Well, these people still care, I guess. What kind of people are you? It's Cologne, who is Catholic. And Mainz, who's Catholic. And Würzburg is also Catholic. So I should really, if I were to declare war on anybody, I should find somebody that's not Catholic. Which could be these of our friends over here. Now, the issue is the Austrian alliance. If Austria had chosen a difficult war, then we might get to the place where they won't join. Wait, Bohemia is the Holy Roman Empire minus 1000? Cannot call them into wars? On princes? Really? I mean, I'm sure I knew that at some point. Denmark took a giant beating from their rebels, so they're out and dead for a while. Huh. Yeah, so no friends there. Unless Austria finally gets into a bit of a tussle with Mr. O over here. Which... Wait. You... and then this. No, this. You want nothing? You're all like, no, let's go for the Levant. Never trust a Turk. Again, these say things that I don't mean. There are certain Turkish politicians which I may or may not have a bit of a disagreement with politically, but in general, I have absolutely no issue with them or any other nation or nationality, I guess. I have no more military access going. Good. So eating you, 10 years, right? You love me, so that's a good start. I'm not gonna make you a March. 55, so that's kind of soon. If I can get cores over here, that's not bad. Sure, we could feed them first or something. Oh, maybe that's our target. Wait. Because they're surrounded by filthy weirdos. Like Brunswick. Sorry for that one. That's that dinner. One of the reasons I don't usually record after dinner. Brunswick was even in a war. Do you ever make any claims on that? No. Hey, Magdeburg. You know what I would really like? You were to quickly make me a claim on Braunschweig. And maybe while you're at it... No, do Braunschweig first. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a few days to get that started. They should have more than one diplomat ready, but still. Austria is now considered a great power. Why did not before? I mean, they just aided Switzerland, so... Oh. Holland declared one guerre. When do we get the Netherlands coming up? It's not too far from now, right? Whoa, you're slandering the good name of my merchants, Austria? That is... Once again, if that's not a cause for war, then I don't know what is. Could use more than Carlin in my life. What was I thinking? I mean, probably something along the lines of duh. I had an idea. I mean, this is... I'm gonna build these barracks, but that was not my idea. I just built that barracks where I wanted to build a temple. Fine. I had something in mind. But it's gone. Check the claim in Provence, although I believe I still have one on Verdun. I do, so 30 should not be enough. Oh, it is. Did you leave the Empire? Well, hello. Was part of the Empire. Was capital is not part of the Empire. Were you never part of the Empire? How does de jure territory, or rightful ownership, or however they call it, unlawful territory, work with stuff that is not actually owned by a prince? I assume the Emperor shouldn't care? You have not re-allied the French. You do not have a truce to me anymore. I have a claim on Verdun. I could just declare and fight nobody. And you're filthy Protestant. I mean, why didn't you tell me about this? What are you? Provincial? Not provincial. That's the one thing I know. It's not provincial. Particularists. Particularists. I did want to go up to more cannons, I said. I have 6, which is a good number. But it's not a... Huh? It's not, as they say, a great number. I'm gonna build the remaining cannons. But I might declare war before they're done. I build them manually, so I can maybe have them not get sniped by enemy troops. Lübeck likes me, and Mainz, which we own, has reduced development costs, which might actually be good for us, and more goods produced, which is not good for us. Or we don't care about it. Mainz is freaking expensive. So heck no. I mean, I don't care. I just make Lübeck hate me to take that trade. More of that good dodge. Yeah, I think we're going. Here we go, killing again. Oh, you just made a new friend, but they won't join. Aw. I should have a detachment ready to deal with the Rothenburg. Which is not much of a threat. They do exist, and I would probably take my back. Not half my back, no, that would be good. I'm just gonna reunite these with the mercenaries and then send a 12 stack over there. That should be fine. I want to consider whether there's anything to do I want to do at peacetime. Reduce autonomy would be one such a thing. We have not done this at all yet. We should consider it, like especially in Stuttgart. And Urach. I think Nancy is fine. 13 is always a bit of a risky number. I'm not going to do it for Mainz. Can we deal with this? Sure. Was it war exhaustion or something that could give us unrest, right? And then we should be hitting some of those development buttons. Yay. Development. It's getting so expensive. Stuttgart still has the edict on. I thought I turned... Oh no, we had just freshly turned that on, so that's why... This is the 60. It's just sheer impossibility. Now, my troops are not technically in position to deal with Rothenburg, but Rothenburg is not going to run rampant here. It's fine. I think we can declare. I do declare, and I do want to conquer Metz. Right? And it's the province I probably want. Don't care too much about the center of trade and all. At some point we might have enough power in the Burgundy node that we want to collect there, but that seems Would probably require eating a bunch of French territory, which I'm currently loath to do. But still, Verdun is even cruddier. Do you have any? No. Speaking of, is there any filthy reformation going on? No. Something at least. Hey ho, let's go. We could consider at some point. I mean, I'm not going to make Rotenburg co-belligerent. Would not only bring in all their friends, but also the Emperor. But we may take that city. Might. It's probably not worth the aggressive expansion. Speaking of, is there anything I can do? Don't think so, right? Don't have any of this that gives me AE reduction. I already have my AE reduction idea. Yeah. Let's just go. Not calling in Bohemia. Oh, you would come here because they're not part of the Empire, I assume. Take Metz. Just gonna get onto the fort in Metz and see what these particulars do. Am I? Isn't there also a fort here? There's also a fort here. We should be sieging them both. So let's have 6 cannons and 6 frontliners sit on this fort. Have the rest deal with the provincial rebels. And oh, you're gonna run to my subjects' land. I think I'm following you. Yeah. Kill those rebels. I should not be doing this at speed 5, even though it's probably a more simple war than some others. It's simpler times. Do I have a siege ship general left over? No. I mean, I could spend some of my ample military power to maybe make one. We have awful tradition though. We should start having forts, probably. Probably not going to tear down the fort in Verdun. Let's take down the one in Metz. 2 forts next to each other is kind of a waste. The reason I'm contemplating forts is... Did I leave all the artillery? Yeah. Is that they provide army tradition. And I would like to start building some army tradition eventually. And you, so you, and you, all get on there. It is only right and proper to give me some mercantilism at the cost of some corruption. Heck yeah. Again, especially because of our passive reduction. Subject is already dealing with the siege of Trier, so we don't have to. Awesome. Can I not walk home? Why? Oh wait. Same day of the battle. That's why. Some discoveries from the Americas are spreading to us. What's going on here? Is that Ottoman? No, it's Portugal, I assume. Yeah, Caribus. Was that a... I got confused about this one before. No, but it's a Portuguese colonial nation, yes. Bunch of Spanish. No visible British stuff. There's some English. And then the usual Portuguese. No French either. Interesting. I should probably not have a million troops over here. So, shift consolidate, get out the U, and then... I mean, this is enough. As long as we're ready to back that up. And then we should probably also go down here, go down to... I mean, we're on 6. I'm going to stay at 6 and 6. We're sort of protected over here because we're in the back line, so to speak. But I don't trust myself to catch that sort of stuff. Yeah, send some reinforcements to Trier to keep that siege going. Good boy, Trier. What are you doing, Magdeburg? Just hanging out? Civil War in Brandenburg. And the Treaty of Cotenin. 44 spy network. The nice claim on the Austrians. If we can ever make use of these claims, then that's gonna be good. It's just difficult. Ah, this is what I wanted to do. Try to get some power protection. Can't rival anybody right now because I'm at war. I also can't rival anybody right now because the only choice is probably still France. I could go ahead and scornfully insult you, which make Saxony and Brandenburg like me. Or you, which would make Bohemia, Venice, France, and Milan like me. Yeah, yes. Spend that 10 prestige, gain 10 power protection, and say something about oxymorons, as we do. As we do. So there's not a... It's not a lot of Provence left. I'm very tempted. Maybe I should leave the Gascon muskets here. How many people are we fighting in this war? 9,000? Yes, leave the Gascon muskets here. They can provide backup for any of these siege stacks. Meanwhile, these 19,000 people can walk onto Nantes. Then maybe I'll have used it in Nanzig so you're not as exposed on the front line. Actually, I have some unrest in Nanzig and Herzogenbar from, I assume, war exhaustion. Maybe religious garbage. I did see you there, but where did you go? Yeah, catch them in the grasslands of Cotenin. Contenance. Also declared war. Milan, they're going ham. Didn't Milan have a powerful friend? Ah, but they're also at war with Switzerland, purging the heresy. Yellow to France. Did Austria? Now this! I was thinking with portals. Milan, France, Frankfurt, and Ferrara, where France is at war with Austria, Landshut, and Saluzzo. This may open up opportunities here. Now, we will probably gobble up some aggressive expansion in this war. But knowing this, I'm pretty sure I won't take Rothenburg, keep that aggressive expansion down, and try to get either Landshut or Austria to shed with some land here. Mercantilism is still a good choice. A manpower in one province. Ugh. Now I'll buy the 2 mercantilism. That's good value for money. See what I have to pay for it. 9 dip and 9 admin. That's a steal. That is a freaking steal. On the siege of Verdun, good. People have spent some time in Verdun at war in the past. Things may have happened over there. And that is that. Eggs. I'm already locked into Nantes, so I might as well walk in and then create a siege stack. But with there not being any enemies here anymore, I should be absolutely safe to send... What? Just need 5 cannons, right? 5 cannons and a siege pip. How many siege pip? Oh, no. It's not gonna be you. You can go back to leading, I don't know, these guys. It's gonna be the mercenary army willingly sacrificing their own manpower, of which they have full. And did I just have them cancel their stuff or not? Yes, please do it. Get them over there, so we get a guy with a siege pip. Meanwhile, over here, 4 of you can start the siege of Nantes and then hand them over to the specialists once they arrive. And you guys can actually sit in Nanzig and sit on those rebels. Which I still assume are from war exhaustion. I mean, it's because I just decreased autonomy, that's the main reason. But I think war exhaustion just broke them, or put them over the hump there. James III scheming still wants Scotland. Ah, poor Scotland. Eating the Isles. Mean Scotland. Really mean Scotland. So, what could my war look like? It could be a war in Landshut once the Austrians are so deep in the French war that they... Oh, Switzerland just became a free city. That they no longer want to defend Landshut, so we break that alliance. Or we may try to attack the Austrians. But the thing is that Hungary, Castile, and the Pope are not in this war, so they are still going to be happy to join that war, probably. And nobody would like that. Well, I really would. Oh, I didn't mean to stop your siege in time. I mean, remove the origin of siege deck in time so we don't take attrition. I'm going to keep my siege of... what's this place? Rothenburg. Going. So that we can piece them out for the huge. Trade power, war reps, and prestige, I assume. Unless they're filthy heretics, which they are. In which case we're going to tell them that they shouldn't be anymore. They will say yes. That is a good idea. We really shouldn't be. So this is all sort of safe. Somebody did go and take that mill tech. At 20% extra? That's 120 mil power extra. For 2 innovativeness? Each innovativeness gives me what? 0.1% reduced power cost? Yes. So I would get 0.2 reduced power cost. Or 0.002. So I would have to spend how much? How many monarch points to make this back? To make 120? So x times 0.002 is 120. So 120 divided by 0.002 is 60,000 monarch points. Baseline tech is 600. That's 100 techs. Divided by... Let's do it differently. What did I say? 600. And we make 11, 17, 24 monarch points a month at the moment. So 600 divided by 24. No, that's not true. 600 divided by 24. No, that's 600, right? Why did I say 600? Dang. I started with 120 times 0.002 divided by, should be the thing, 120 divided by 0.002, 60,000. And then 60,000 is the amount of monarch points, which I wanted to divide by, what did I say, 24? 24, 2,500 a month of monarch point income divided by 12 is in 208 years. So in 1,700 and a bit, assuming we have the same current income of monarch points, I mean the same as this current income, we would have broken even on this decision to do. That does not seem good to me. I mean, it would, in theory, if we say we play to the end of the base game, 1821, that would be fine. I mean, would gain, but it's so long. Then again, I currently have this. That's an argument. I have too much monarch, or too many monarch points right now. And I would not have to spend them on inefficient development. Okay. Maybe. I think I just talked myself into it. But just because I'm swimming in mill power. And then we get the better cannons. It's gonna be good. I still don't want any shock on my cannons. Go away. Because they only do shock damage if they're in the front row. And my cannons are in the front row and then something is wrong. Could check other texts, but that they don't give the same benefits, so we're not doing that. Not doing that. Then I'd rather spend on inefficient stuff. See, war going France. You're still winning against those Austrians, but they're winning against Milan. Yeah, but they're getting sieged down a bit, which is very good for war exhaustion and stuff. And there is a tiny amount of French people coming in. You know, just 50,000. Like it. Reduced unrest in Iraq, which is irrelevant. Now, increased unrest might be a problem because we know it's still fine. It's still fine, so we could go with competition is good. Gain more goods produced on grain? Ugh. I think I'd rather take the trade power. Now, we're probably far away from global dominance. Oh, it's trade dominance, okay, in Rhineland. It's not that far away, but it's pretty far away still. Become different of the faith. I'm still scared of that, doing that. Relate with the oh, what's this? Oh, you just need them to like us. Hello. Let's quickly finish a mission here. And oh, we did get the siege. Didn't even. Yeah, come back from Provence. We don't need that spy network there right now anyway. And then we're gonna talk to Rothenburg. We could eat you, but it would annoy a bunch of people. And as I said, I don't think this is worth it. The Emperor is still Bohemia. We just learned that. We're still allied to Bohemia. Yes, good. But still, I think Rothenburg just gets to have the force religion, war reps, transfer trade. Unfortunately, we can't end any rivalries. Could end an alliance, but why? Could take some dosh, but not anything relevant. Nah, let's just do this. Surely they're not going to be peeved enough to need a longer peace deal. That'll be fine. Sure. Do this, get some prestige. I should really break one of these alliances just for the sheer heck of it. One extra prestige and a bit of longer peace deal. We're not directly attacking these guys anyway. Alright. Good. Meet for themselves. Demand. Wait for 2 days for these to come back. Mainz is clearing the Thuringian heresy, which is good because Mainz is Catholic. Now we're going to talk to you. And I mean, ideally, I would want this. It does put some people over the hump, so to speak. Not super relevant people. I mean, even if this coalition were to fire, I wouldn't have a problem with it. The thing is whether we wouldn't rather spend that budget of aggressive expansion on this. But this is still far away. The Austrians are still in it. I think they take Verdun Metz. It's in my state. Again, that doesn't really matter anymore. But still. It's decent land, although we don't care about the trade node all that much. It'll be fine. It'll be Protestant land we're going to have to get rid of, but it's actually something we can convert. It does not have recently converted thing going on. So that's going to be sweet. Yeah, I think I do that peace deal. We could wait until the end of the year. If we wait until December, we can peace out without the risk of Berg and Luxembourg joining. And Liège and Hainaut. That is probably correct. As much as I don't like being at war when I don't need to be, I think we're going to give this a moment. That might also have new developments in the Austrian War. And if the Austrian War develops in such a way that we see an attack on Landshut coming sooner, then I might decide not to take Verdun. Although even then, Metz alone is so big that that's going to be the lion's share of that aggressive expansion anyway. Yeah, it's probably just taken both at the end of December. It's just not missed the date. Spent a tiny bit of admin. Actually, not necessarily quite yet. Thanks to the institution not being there. What are you doing, France? Go fight the Austrians. Kill him. Yeah, now we're getting close. But we're also very close to the peace, and we can spend some of that admin. I can still take 2 more clicks. Yeah, this will be close, but I don't think I need to develop at this point in time. We will have to do some Diplo development very soon. December, I'm gonna wait for December 30th. Technically you can do 31st, but I do like a day of sort of security. And there's not gonna be a coalition in that one day. That'll be fine. So we do this, and all the people that have less than like 53 aggressive expansion afterwards will not have it next year, or not have above 50. And then we only have Aachen, Hesse, Burgundy, Thuringia, Cologne, and Mainz, who technically could still coalition me, but I want to see them try. Sure. We've claimed Verdun. Oh, we never did. No, we did. That's the war goal. Okay, fine. I think we do have claims on both of these. Yes. So that's nice. Do it. Conquest. We still have a bunch of war score to give. I could vassalize the rest of them, but that would probably push some people over the top. Also, rough place to be. I could force their religion, but honestly, I don't give a hoot. The Center of Information is in France, so that's not helpful. You can just take your war reps and then milk you for some prestige. And can I get money without inflation? No. Let's just not then. Send demand. People are a bit, you know. Holy frick nuggets! Yeah, it's just so big. I mean, I guess that takes care of that admin problem for a bit. And well, I could take DipTech 5% ahead of time, which is actually 10. We have a minus 5% neighbor bonus. I don't wanna. So I will do a tiny little click. Not in Wirten. Which one did we... Oh, Verdun is now Wirten. But... Oh, it's so expensive. It is so freaking expensive. I'm still gonna do it on cloth or paper, even though monopoly and all. Yes, yes, I understand. I'm just gonna go. Where was it? Herzogbar, yeah. So we go here, we go to Lorraine. It's 44 minutes in. I guess I'll make this now and then put cut the center. Not something I love to do, but otherwise you get a 44. You know what? You guys can have a 44-minute episode, right? You dig that shit. If you listen to me right now, then you do. If not, then, you know, you'll never know. You'll never know. In card development, really quick, put a click and a click. And then, you know, the year path, the Council of Trent. Damn it, I wanted to put a cut in here. Well, let's have a quick look at this. Process movement can no longer unchallenged. Canals must not be compromised. If a constantly convenient trend to discuss how best to reform the church, begin the process of counter-reformation. Pope gets prestige, loses some ducats, loses corruption, and sends an event on to all the Catholic countries, which is this one, where we need to choose a position on the Council of Trent, which is that a no? Okay, we can go harsh. Okay, we're gonna have a look at that next episode. Do my best not to forget. I did not know that. What are these things? Clearly something the Pope can pass. Harsh measures. We'll have a decent look at that next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like what you're seeing. As always, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And anything at all you want to say. Comment section. Go. Go, go, go. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.